welcome back to another episode for Final Fantasy. So, apparently my computer is having problems right now. I have no idea. I have so many Google Chrome tabs open apparently, and it just like goes, oh, your computer's out of memory, and then OBS stops recording. And it didn't just stop recording, it like crashed it to where I couldn't hit stop recording, and now I just lost all of the footage for like an hour that I just recorded. So I'm gonna redo this. I'm just gonna go over what I did again because I can't access that footage because now it's damaged. And of course OBS, I don't understand why OBS does that. The file format that I record in shouldn't just get damaged when it's finished. Like and there's no way to recover it too. Once it's done, it's damaged. So it's kind of stupid how that's set up. We need to get 3 more steel pipes, 3 more tentacles, and we're gonna get a pinion from a phoenix pinion from this, and then we're gonna buy the rest of our mega phoenixes either after or figure out how to get some before then. And we did a whole bunch of other things afterwards, which I'll go over that later probably throughout this run. So we gotta go in the town here. Obviously now I've kind of figured out what I was supposed to already do because I've already done it once. We can grab this. I'm gonna grab it anyway right now because I've been grabbing it in the other part. We're gonna have to unequip our magic here. Lost my footage. I'm probably just gonna speed up some of the dialogue because I don't really want to sit through it again. So I did head in here at first because part of the story anyway. It's been so weird the last couple of days that I haven't been playing on it. I just don't know what's wrong with it. Probably gonna have to do a couple episodes in advance and then reformat my computer or something because there's definitely something wrong with it. Like, I have not had this many issues with the computer. The RAM leaking thing is just so dumb. My computer's sitting idle with nothing open and it's leaking in RAM. I guess that's what it's called. RAM leak. It'll just go to 100% RAM usage for no reason at all. Like, some of my RAM sticks are dying or they're not inserted right or something because I did clean out my radiator the other day for my liquid cooler and I may have hit some of the RAM because the RAM slots are like right there where the rad goes. So I may have to just like unseat them and reseat them again. Hopefully that's not what I have to do because to do that is really it's hard to do that because the clips are behind the spot where I put my liquid cooler and the rad and everything. So I'd have to literally take that out, put the RAM in, and then put it back in. I might have to do that tomorrow. I'm definitely going to back up some of the stuff that I need and then probably reformat the computer because I know I reformatted the computer not too long ago because my Google Chrome was crashing all the time. Ever since I've reformatted my computer, I've had issues. So either or the reformat didn't work right and it's corrupting my computer somehow, and I'm just going to do a full wipe on the computer. So I'm going to back up all my important stuff. Hopefully all the saves for this game get backed up because all my game's on a different hard drive anyway, so it shouldn't really matter about that. But I'm definitely going to do... I don't think this episode's going to be as long because I'm going to split it up probably. So we'll see what happens because the reformat doesn't take that long. So I'm definitely going to have everything backed up so that I can just get right back into it. But I just don't understand why. Like, I haven't been on my computer for, I want to say, probably almost since I played... The last game that I played with no issues was New World. And I didn't have any issues. My computer was working fine. I was even streaming it one time. And there was no issues. So I don't understand what from there to there. Barely been on my computer, so I haven't even touched websites. Like I haven't. I mean, I've been to websites, but I haven't been into anything like where you could get like a virus from it, or like I haven't been downloading anything. So I don't understand how just having Twitch up or like Netflix up, because I usually watch Netflix and my computer's never crashed with Netflix on. So I don't understand why having all these things open before did nothing to my computer. I have 32 gigs of RAM too in my computer. It's not like I just have 16 gigs. I have 32 gigs of RAM and Google Chrome is leaking and saying that it's using like 20 gigs of RAM when I look in the task manager and it's only using 3 gigs of RAM. I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully reformatting everything will fix it. Obviously I have to back up my passwords and my bookmarks and all that. I already know how to do that, so that's not going to be too much of a problem, so I won't lose any of that. Anything else like settings and stuff like that, I'm going to have to do like a recording of it before I reset all that because I'm not good at remembering my settings. Okay, yeah, so we gotta go in here first, talk to this guy, and then we go back to the sculptor. He'll tell us to find some stones. And obviously you lose speed, but you gain it back from doing this quest anyway. The other thing I did too was I actually moved all of my volumes to here and all my weapon volumes to this one so they're not in the way anymore. And we'll just briefly look through it. We'll also be doing the upgrades at one point throughout this part. We want to get Invincible Moon, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into our status and we're going to look at this to make sure she has Invincible Moon, which she does. Okay. And then our GFs, we're going to go over what my GFs were because I think I did that before. We're going to go over that now. So we're going to do Magic 20. We are going to do Strength J. On Ifrit, we're going to get our Strength bonus, which is one more fight. We're also going to get our Magic bonus. We're also going to get Strength J and probably HP at some point. So we'll do our Strength J first. We're probably going to do our Magic 20 after we do our Hit J. On Carbuncle, we're going to do Vit 20 and Counter, as well as HP probably, or Magic J. I think Magic J is going to be the best bet there. Leviathan, we're going to do our Recover. We're going to do our Item. We are going to do Magic J as well. And then for this character, we're going to get our Limb Defense ×2 so we can do our Earth and other Earthquake and Earth defense bonuses for that other boss that uses Earthquake. There's a boss that uses Earthquake, so we're going to be using that against that. We got our speed on, because we're going to get our speed first. And then we're going to go initiative, and we're probably going to switch and put that on Riona, which I think I already did. Yeah, it's on Riona now. And we can put a item on here for our strength. Actually, we're not supposed to do anything with this. We're just going to leave that alone. We actually don't need to put anything in strength. It's yeah. So I forgot that the second time around I could have did this with Selfie, but it doesn't really matter. We're just going to do it without her anyway. So, you know what? I am just going to use the speed up thing for this part, even though I probably shouldn't, but it's whatever. We need the next stone, which is near the rock over here. Like I said, I want to hurry up and get this done. And obviously, it doesn't really matter because I was going to speed up the running anyway. So now this is kind of a little bit better. So now we go to the tree roots beside the house here, climb up the mountain here. The only reason why I'm doing the speed up thing is because I lost my recording. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. Okay, now we need to head for the elevator. So on the other recording, I actually went in here and drew this again, which I can. Okay, cool. And then we go to this pipe over here and we grab the rock that was right here. If it grabbed it. Okay, there we go. And we got our rock, and then we can go back down. So we go to the frog here. And then we go back to the guy here. Obviously, this is the wrong stone, so I already knew that beforehand. During the recording, I kind of didn't really remember exactly where everything was, but I knew you had to do something with the frog. And then you go into this building here, and we grab this, and I also... Well, probably at some point when I came into this building, I'll go back on the editing. Do not pick up that magazine until after you get the cutscene on disc 3. So when disc 3, there's like a cutscene with the mountain with Lagon, and that's when you come back. You come back after that and pick up that magazine. So that's the last magazine in the game too, I think. There may be another one actually after this, but that's really the last one that you pick up. So we got our Phoenix Finion. We obviously are going to buy the other two at some point or figure out how to get the other one from the Pigtail Girl, which we haven't done yet, which I think I got remedies. If I go back and look at it, maybe I can probably see if I did get a remedy from one of the persons in the library. And if I did, that's wrong, because if you go there with Zell, you get a pinion. And then when you get the other item that gives you 3 of that other thing, turn that into another pinion. So I don't know if I can continue card dueling to get more. I'm not sure if you can only get 1 out of the card duel or if you can just keep getting more. So I may go back to the prison to card duel to get more, but I think when you go back at one point, they're not going to be there anymore. So let's go back in here, and then this guy will say he doesn't want to do this, and then we'll go over here, and then obviously we go talk to these 2 dudes again, and then we leave the town and come back. And then he does the trucks. Yeah, let's leave the town now. I'll probably save before I leave the town too, just to be sure. And I'll end my recording and restart it. It's kind of weird. I haven't done that in a long time where I had to end a recording. My recordings are usually like 2 hours long without actually having to end my recording. So there's definitely been something going on with my computer for a while, and I just haven't noticed, but that's just crazy. So I had to stop and restart the recording, and hopefully now that's saved. I'm just going to continue using the high speed. Once I get done this part, I'll probably go back to the normal speed of the video. It'll only speed up certain spots. So in order for this to work right, we got to leave the town, and then we got to go back in. And we won't be able to draw from that again because I don't think it resets when we come back up. So we'll talk to this guy out front because he goes through a lot of dialogue. He has got more dialogue than that. Pretty sure he's got more than that too, but doesn't really matter. And then we need to go talk to this guy, and he'll tell us that the guy's working on the statue now. You gotta go talk to him later at some point, but I think you gotta talk to him first, and then you go in here and talk to the guy in the back here to the left. Now we go back to the chief of the village. So now we talk to the guy out front here. And he's gonna get him to work on the statue. Then we go to the guy in here. Stays like that until you go in here and ask for help. Now I should be able to go ask him for help. Okay, since he won't help, go to the elder chief, and he's stubborn, so then we go back to him again. Okay, and then there's a way that we can figure out how to get a new one by going back in here. There's a way to trigger the dialogue so that I can get another person. They tell me to go outside and get another person. I was pretty sure there was dialogue. I guess not. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with more Final Fantasy tomorrow.